Mitt the Michigan Mouse, Chapter 19, The Ghost Ship. All at once, Mitt heard the quiet sound of wood and wind splitting the water. A lone hand reached down and scooped him up, putting him gently in a basket of sailcloth and ropes. The sailor was wearing a dark blue cap and long coat and had a mustache that went from side to side. He smiled at the mouse as the schooner picked up speed. "Welcome, my friend. You shall be first mate tonight." Mitt could not stop shuddering long enough to speak, and the captain, noticing this, took his candle and set it by the mouse. He then placed a wool sweater on top of Mitt and said, "This will warm your seaworthy soul." The smell of wool sweater and the warm candle made Mitt think about his mitten and how he may not ever see it again. Mitt began to weep in the low, quiet way that mice will weep when they want no one to hear their sorrow. The captain peeked into the basket and moved the sweater over a notch, just enough to have a real good look at Mitt. "Say, you almost drowned tonight. What a sad thing that would have been on Christmas Eve." He picked up Mitt and placed him on his shoulder. The captain was waving his right arm from side to side, telling Mitt all about the Christmas schooner they were riding. On the deck, Mitt saw stacks of cut pine and spruce trees tied in bundles, while one tree stood upright in the center. "My name is Herman," the man said. "I have gathered these trees for Christmas. I'm taking them to my home in Chicago so that many families can enjoy them tonight." Mitt thought the captain was way off course, as Chicago was south and they were heading north. He thought the captain might not make it home in time, but thought better than to mention it. He knew how it felt to be lost and far away from home. The wind whipped through the sails as the captain worked the ropes and wheel to keep his ship steady. The spray from the water made ice upon Mitt's fur. "Hey, little fellow, you look cold." The captain put Mitt in his pocket and brought out a tin box. He opened the lid and brought out slices of hard white cheese and dark brown crackers, and 3 star-shaped cookies. "My daughters made the Christmas cookies. Would you like a bite?" Mitt nibbled away, then drew the courage to speak. "Do you miss your family?" asked Mitt. The captain did not seem surprised to hear Mitt speak. He just kept looking ahead as the corners of his mouth lit up with a smile. "Yes, I miss my daughters and my wife very much, but I will soon be home. I know they are waiting for me, and I will not be late for Christmas." Mitt saw that the captain looked as if he might cry, and Mitt felt the same way. The captain steered in closer to shore, trying to find calmer waters in the winter storm. Mitt looked out at the towns lit for Christmas. There were lighthouses and docks and street lights with wreaths. As they went further north, the little town seemed to roll into one little stretch of sand dunes capped with snow, where the hills went high and sweeping up to the sky. It was here that the captain spoke again. "Do you see that large dune right there?" he asked. "That is a great mother bear waiting for her cubs. They followed her into Lake Michigan long ago, but could not keep up with her. They fell far behind her in the rough waters, and now she is up there, waiting for them." "Do you think they will make it?" asked Mitt. "I don't know. Some people say they are still out there swimming to reach her, but I haven't seen them, and I've been out here nearly 100 years. Mother Bear won't leave that spot until her cubs are with her. She just sleeps there day and night, waiting." Mitt didn't say a word as he looked at the huge hill in the distance. Although it was dark, the moon cast a glow towards shore, and he could see Mother Bear and her frosty breath escaping from beneath the snow. And then, all of a sudden, a thought came to Mitt. "I wonder if my mother is waiting somewhere for me. What if she is waiting for me? Could it be?" Chapter 20, Old Friends. Mitt had his eyes on Mother Bear when something on deck caught his attention. There were 2 figures trimming the upright tree. Mitt peered closer. They were wearing fine suits and shaking hands as if they were old friends. The captain stroked Mitt and said, "That's Thomas Edison and Henry Ford. They arrive every year and decorate the tree for me." Right then, Mitt realized something big. He was sailing on a ghost ship. "You see that lovely lady with the white scarf around her neck?" asked the captain. "That's Harriet Quimby, and she's chatting with Rosa Parks." Mitt had heard of Harriet and Rosa, but was surprised to see them out on the schooner. "You see that strong, lean kid with the football? That's George Gipp. He plays football for Notre Dame." Mitt asked, "How did they get here? Have they been here all along?" The captain didn't answer Mitt's question. He just kept looking out over the water. But then Mitt caught a hint of a silver pale shadow gliding through the air. "Tuli! Tuli, I'm over here!" Mitt exclaimed. "Tuli, you've found me! You've found me!" Tuli landed perfectly on deck by the tree, but she didn't seem to hear Mitt calling. Mitt raced toward her. He ran over a pile of ropes and through a mess of buckets. Mitt kept calling, it's me, I see, you've come for me." But Tuli still didn't answer. A lone tear welled up in Mitt's eye. Tuli was so close, yet he couldn't reach her. Boom! The schooner smashed against a dock at a small fishing village called Nobbin Way, throwing Mitt to shore. When he landed, he watched the ship vanish before his eyes. The captain was gone. The people were gone. Tuli was gone. But oh, how nice it had been just to see her one last time on Christmas Eve. Mitt caught his reflection in the moonlit water. He looked as if he had just saw a ghost. Well, in truth, he had, and now he was all by himself in the Upper Peninsula. Or so he thought.